just to let you guys know, Stuart, you are at 6 wounds, but actually so is Thornton with 11 strain, and Will's at 9 wounds with 2 crits on him.
I thought I was at 2 because I was soaking a bunch of stuff and got a medicine check at the end of last session.
So I'm sorry, you just said you were at 6 wounds.
Sorry, I read the wrong thing. I'm at 2 wounds out of 15.
Okay.
Okay. Start the game off. The door's closed. We're all in this facility room now. And any narration you want to add to it? No, we haven't opened the door yet.
I thought you actually did.
I haven't rolled for it. It's up to you.
I'm not going to roll. Because basically it's the same thing. There's active hackers trying to get back control, and they've gained ground since this combat. This area is kind of locked down, but you have complete control of the local interface, which opens up and has Admiral Varf, Lobby, and 2 other nondescript individuals.
Open the door.
That all come out and say thank you, and Admiral Varf is a bit more technical. And we'll say Lobby's technical.
Have I met Admiral Varth before?
No. And the only way you would have ever met Admiral Varf is if you were working for the Empire for a long time.
Okay.
Because he is still in a Imperial officer's uniform.
Okay. Would I have seen a picture of him before? I think that would have been included in the briefing.
Yes. You know who he is.
Okay. When I see him, I would like to throw him a salute and say, Admiral, we're here to rescue you. Sorry about the noise.
He kind of raised, saying, and who sent you?
Oh, don't worry about that.
A common friend. That's all you need to know for now, at least until we're out of here. Unless you prefer to stay here with our dear white bucket-headed friend.
Mercenaries. Wonderful. Lead on.
I would like to...
Everyone make a simple coordination test for me, please.
I would like to hand the Admiral, so I think he might be needing this, and hand him a blaster rifle.
Okay. Hey, Jeff.
Yes.
Roll me 1 red and 2 purple and 1 black. That's it.
We've actually got enough rifles to hand 1 to each of them, I think. We've got 3.
We'll say Blobby will not take a rifle at now because we have you don't know how it will hold it anyway, so.
It just floats next to him.
Am I attempting to bypass security?
Yeah, well, Jeff, the reason I'm asking you just to roll the 1 red, and I really just want to see 1 red die, 2 purple die, and 1 black die when you roll.
Okay, so regardless.
Because I just want to see if this is a really bad roll. Otherwise, I'm not going to bother with it.
Okay, it's a really good roll. Can I recover 2 strain?
Yeah, go ahead. So Admiral Varf takes the weapon.
Would anyone like to wear any of these disposed of troopers' outfits to help cause some more confusion? Maybe we can use that to our advantage when they're not expecting to be shot by their own people.
We can blow grenades at them, or blast right through heads.
I'm still in full stormtrooper armor.
So the thugs each get a rifle, and Admiral Varf doesn't want to wear the stormtrooper armor.
Well, it
probably
2 people were wearing Imperial Army trooper armor, which a regular army helmet versus a full stormtrooper and a flak jacket. So maybe Will's character, Colin, might use his holographic stuff to mimic that and just put one of those helmets on.
Didn't Will switch to his flak vest?
Yeah, I switched to the crush armor.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you want one of the thugs in the stormtrooper armor?
Is it stormtrooper or is it the Imperial Army trooper armor?
It's
whatever's available.
That's in our.
So I'm going to recommend to the team. There's other hackers that are trying to shut me out. We're off the network in this room, so we can access anything in this room, and no one can block our controls in this room. I would suggest, though, we go up north to, let me select this, up to this room over here. I have a feeling that might be their communications room, and if we get there, we might be able to shut off the alarm at least and jam their communications.
We have what
Can I
we
make a
need.
suggestion?
Yes.
We've got who it came for. Let's blow this place up and leave.
I
Took
think
the
the
words right out of my
communications-
mouth. A big enough explosion will take out the communications as well.
So in the middle of your conversation, the entire building shakes really hard as it seems something huge has been slapped against the side of the building. And everyone actually kept their feet.
Could I
Wow.
make a knowledge warfare check to know what that might be?
Yep, time to go.
Yes.
How much difficulty?
Rod, hold on. Where did you get your knowledge warfare from?
It's a species thing from being a Mando.
Right. Okay. So it's basically you growing up,
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
Space bombardment? Space
Never-
bombardment, anyone?
Yeah. So make it actually make it 3 purple.
I'm gonna fail this. Yep.
You're just like Will. You're like space bombardment, but that kind of doesn't make sense because with space bombardment, it would
We'd be slag.
Yeah, it sounds like your best guess is a miss space bombardment, and that doesn't make sense to you.
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry. You can continue on, Jeff. And
Okay,
You guys also knew. I think I told someone you wanted it kind of like in the center of the complex to blow it up.
Or something like
Yeah, we just got to
uh,
get to the center.
there must be a generator of some kind, a power source, something.
Hey, Thornton, can you locate that?
What am I locating?
The power core.
When I was looking at the schematics earlier, it looked like a big chunk of the power and some very important structural beams were located in the communications area.
Put on the point on the map where Thornton thinks the communication area is.
Okay, from when I was in the medical bay, it looked like
Okay.
this area.
Yeah. So in terms of structural beams, you might say you would say there's important equipment there. Partially underneath that would be a generator, but you're not going to take out the whole base if you place the bomb in there. You're in the top left corner. It needs to be more toward the center to take out the entire base.
So inside of the turbolifts.
Somewhat, yes.
So all we need to do now is find who has a code cylinder to get us to the second floor.
Why do we need to get to the second floor? Just plant the bomb on the first floor.
Oh, how are we gonna get out of this place? Shouldn't we try to get to the communications area to contact our ship to pick us up? I'm sure the outside of this building's covered stormtroopers, and those AT-STs might be back that we saw at nighttime.
Well, they don't know how we got in, so we can get out the same way.
Okay, you want to start making our way? I don't know. Start making our way that way?
Which way is the turbulence that we came from?
We
The
came.
way you came from, I don't know. Actually, it's actually opposite end. Top left corner of the map. If you remember, that's where you came in through the sewers.
Okay, so we're still on the ground floor, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, and we just need some roughly in the middle of the map to set this thing off. The bomb.
Yep. So
Come on, guys, let's go.
potentially, I guess, like
How far of a-
you would want it roughly about here would be perfect.
Okay.
But you figure anyone getting into any one of the dropping in any one of the turbo lifts should.
So I have a question. Isn't our ship a couple days journey just from the tribe city?
Yes.
Do you think
you're-
we'll be able to
so,
In foot.
outwalk them when they have speeder bikes?
So it took you a day to get here, and you
We
had
have,
a
we
guide.
have the things we wrote in.
You had a guide.
I think we don't want to lead them to the village, right? But we got to go through the village to get to our ship because our ship's like another day journey.
Well, we need to go to the village anyway to pick up our gear that we left there.
Do you want to risk having whoever's following us locate the city?
I'm sure we can get rid of whoever's following us, if there is anybody.
The only thing that really worries me is the AT-STs.
Okay, so start moving your guys. Two thugs have a rifle. One thug actually took one of the stormtrooper armors. Unless you want to give them both, they'll each take one.
I'm fine with giving them both one. Let's have all the stormtroopers stay together.
And so
If they got
but
the cameras
they
back
stay
on.
behind. They stay behind. They stay behind the group, and then Vars stays behind them with Blobby.
Come on, guys.
So everyone make a discipline check at 2 purple.
Guys, I think it'd be good if the stormtrooper people dressed as stormtrooper look like we're chasing you, and we should start shooting our blasters like we're trying to chase you in case they got the cameras on till we get out of the camera's view.
I thought you turned off all the cameras.
I did, but I booted out 3 hackers, and we've been in this room for a while, and I haven't been able to monitor the system since we've been in here. I don't know what kind of access they got restored since we've been in this room, releasing the prisoners.
Okay, Sherrod, take a strain. Torin, take a strain. Thornton is cool. Actually, I should have said discipline. I should have probably said cool, not discipline. Anyway, everyone's good. Okay, so no one completely failed. Actually, over in this corner, you now see the kind of the walls broken
Which corner?
over on your escape. And you basically see what is the biggest Rancor. This one, its head is poking over the wall, and it seems to be in a fight with ATSTs, you think, because there are blasters coming at it, and it's moving off. I don't know how long do you guys spend observing the area?
I would suggest not very.
Okay.
Do we know where the nearest door into this building is?
You know,
I did-
the doors are here.
It's turbo lift. You're going from north.
Yep. Come on, guys, keep up.
Everyone's keeping up.
Bomb here. I say to Colin.
Why don't we get it inside of it and send the turbo lift on the floor where the generators
Wait, Colin,
are?
the turbo lift will not open.
Seriously?
Seriously, it's locked.
I believe this is your specialization, Thornton.
Could y'all open that door forcibly if need be?
Well, I did notice something strange about the turbo lifts and the whole second floor. When I was accessing the computer terminals, I noticed I had no access to the turbo lifts, the prison area, and nothing upstairs.
I
can't
pointed
even
the
access
toolkit
cameras.
on Thornton's belt. You have a toolkit.
Hey, Dale, don't you
I
have
do.
that torch cutter?
I have a fusion cutter, but it can it won't make the turbo lift go up. Just open the door.
Oh, well, okay. I was just saying
And
the
it takes
explosion will
time.
go up. Okay.
Hey, if I remember, there was a camera right here, right?
I didn't see where you pointed.
Right here?
Yes.
Could I try to stay out of its range, walk underneath it, and disable it with a mechanic check?
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I got it. Walk up to it and shoot it. Never mind.
You want to shoot it? That'd save me
Okay,
some time.
so you get out of its range. The camera has
Then
swept,
reactivated. Okay.
and well, maybe not. As you disable it, Colin points his gun at it and blows it up.
Oh, okay. 2 is 1, and 1 is none.
Do you want to see if you can get this door open, Thornton?
Okay. Any other cameras on this area?
Oh,
that was it.
there's cameras all over there.
All right, Colin,
Yeah.
blast that one, and I'm
Okay, and I
gonna
do.
I'm gonna start running and aiming my gun, looking like I'm trying to shoot at you guys. And fellow stormtroopers, come! So at least there's no cameras on us while I look at the door. I want to keep up the act of looking like a stormtrooper for anyone that might be watching the cameras.
You made that. Give me a 3 purple and 2 black mechanics check for the door you're at. Is anyone stealth?
I'll be stealthed. Would
Roll
you
it
like a
for
stealth
me.
check?
I got Deathmaker, and since I'm gonna be modifying,
I had behind Thornton.
Okay, so 2 purple
yeah, I've
and
got.
2 purple and 1 black.
Is that taking into account my Deathmaker, right?
No,
One
no, no.
black.
That was Stewart's stealth check.
Okay.
I said you were 3 purple, 1 black,
I have Deathmaker and 1 rank. Never mind. Okay.
This is not a droid.
and you're not doing any of those things. You're sabotaging.
Okay. So 3 purple, 1 black. Mechanics.
So Sarad, take another strain as you awesome as you kind of notice. There looks like a walker's trying to walk by in the fight. Turns to look in this area, and you slam against the wall, and then it keeps moving forward.
Okay.
Great. So, did you want an idea on how to spend the triumph?
Yeah. What options do I have?
That's why I was asking. Do you have an idea?
Oh, yes. With my slicer gear, maybe as I deactivate the camera.
You mean as you open the door?
Oh, yeah. For this. Okay. I'd like to basically get as much strain back as I can.
Okay, you can get 3 strain back.
Okay.
So the door opens and there's an empty spot there.
Right here, guys.
Okay, the door's open.
Now, don't forget, Colin, this bomb's on the timer. When the timer starts, it starts going.
Yep. That's why I'm asking them right here, guys.
So you have 5 minutes to leave once you start that timer.
So maybe we should look for an exit before we start the timer on the bomb.
Oh, I'm
We
not
already
starting it yet.
have
I'm
an
just trying to
open.
make sure this is where we want to put it before I even put it down.
It will be, yes. Can
Okay.
I stealth towards where our entrance was? It was the top left, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
there's a
actually-
grate.
I need you to make I'll need you to make another stealth check here, Stuart.
Difficulty?
This actually is going to be two red, 1 purple, and 1 black.
It rolled out. No
Uh,
other way.
yeah, I had to take a double check on it. Okay, so you pull back as looks like a smaller Rancor's coming by here,
Yep.
and so it doesn't notice you. You do get a glimpse that the area where you were going to exit from is completely covered in rubble from the broken wall.
Okay. I head back to them and say, guys, may have a small problem. Our entrance is blocked. Anyone got any ideas?
Call the
Yes,
ship.
does someone
Everyone-
know where the hangar is?
Everyone actually is hearing some TIE fighters coming in, and there's some explosions over in the fight you see over here, and on the opposite side of the map around in the front.
Thornton, do you know where the hangars are?
I don't think there's a hangar on this building, but it did have a roof that's big enough that we might be able to do what we did at the hangar on Salzorn Station and jump in while we
Well,
get
if
shot
they
at.
kill that Rancor, it's dead. Can't we just walk out the hole that it made as long as it's not there to hurt us?
ATSTs, stormtroopers, TIE fighters.
Good point.
Honestly, I wasn't thinking of ties or anything. Actually, I wanted some AT-AT or ATST or something grounded. The trees will cover us. It's complete chaos out there, if I understand right.
Um,
I
Del,
don't think we got the chance.
you
but yeah.
you are the hero of Felucia, and you have a fusion cutter. Couldn't you just jump on one and cut in and?
Sarah, do you want a fusion cutter?
Do I want your fusion cutter?
No,
I
he's
don't have
offering,
any stealth.
he's
I'm a
offering it to the
horrible climber.
Mandalorian. Right. Could I stealth up to an ATST, climb up one of the legs, fusion cut my way into the bottom of it, and actually crawl up on top of it, fusion cut the hatch, and jump in?
It's possible.
I do not. Well, I
Not probable, but possible.
You have a
The odds
better
are-
chance if you were a Jedi and you could just jump up its legs, because the ATSTs are all moving.
Could I climb up a tree and jump down from the tree?
Yeah,
Possible.
but you guys remember there's like a 200-yard no man's land around the base that's open clearing.
Okay.
That's why you had to sneak in at night.
I would like to suggest that we take the turbo lift to the roof and see if there's anything there that we can steal.
That sounds good because we can always set the bomb and send the turbo lift back down with it in it.
GM, I
Yeah.
would like to flip a destiny point to make sure there's something on the roof that we can steal, preferably with guns.
I will hold that in the queue for you.
Okay.
When you get to the roof, first get to the roof.
To the roof!
Problem is, we opened the turbo lifts. They're still blocked.
They're not blocked. There's just the elevator's not down.
Thornton, elevator, down please.
Would I roll?
I would suggest slicing because there should be enough electronics on each level to connect the doors to the turbo lift so they can open and close. So you should be able to do something, seeing as you
Yeah.
should have direct access to those circuits.
Go ahead and how are you going to try this? Through computers or mechanics?
So I have slicer tools and I have my mechanic tools. I'm assuming I can see a little security cylindrical opening for
Yeah, Let me
Code cylinder
rephrase
going.
my question. Are you going to try this using software or hardware?
software.
Okay, you go in. Okay, so you're going to roll your computer skill. Going to be 2 red, 2 purple, and 2 black.
What am I
You
doing?
are trying to access the. You're just trying to access the
Computer system?
the controls to say elevator come down.
Okay.
Look, Thornton, look. Stick it right here.
Okay. Stick in this
Okay.
hole. So,
How do you want to spend the triumph, Colin?
Can I use it to if somebody else needs strain recovered?
I can always
you-
use strain read.
You could do that for strain recovery.
Okay.
I'll let you give someone regain a strain.
So am I disabling the security program
No.
on the elevator?
And
No,
let's see,
no,
1, 2,
no,
3,
you-
4, 5.
You are going to access the code and flip the bit that says not up, flip it to down.
Okay. Roll. Am I getting blue dice from Rhetoric?
1 blue dice. So you have 2 blue dice.
But for the triumph, I would suggest that he really inspires Thornton, and Thornton gets an upgrade on his next check.
Okay, that works.
So upgrade the check
Got it.
and also upgrade your difficulty. So
Are you-
you should be at now 3 red, 1 purple, 2 black.
What's causing the increase in the red? If I don't mind asking.
I just flipped a destiny dice to upgrade the difficulty.
Hey,
Okay.
I had a question. It'll automatically change one of those purples to red if I just click upgrade on the difficulty, right? Because I got 2 red, 2 purple,
Yeah.
2 black,
If you
one
just
upgrade.
if you keep the
Okay.
2 red, 2 purple, 2 black, and click the upgrade difficulty,
Okay, that's
it'll
what I
all
did.
work out.
Okay, I'm about to roll.
How you want to do your triumph? In fact, okay, so I'll have you actually are able to get into the code and flip all 4 elevators to come down.
Could I
Okay.
make a suggestion for the triumph?
What's your suggestion?
Well, my suggestion for the advantage would be gets controllable for elevators, and the triumph would be flips it into fireman mode, so that only the person who's inside the elevator can control it. So basically, once it gets down to us, we can then just ride it straight to the top.
I'll let him get 1 extra elevator with 2 triumph.
Okay.
Seems fair to me to not have to deal with stormtroopers on every level.
So you get 2 elevators to come down, and they're in and you've checked. So which 2? I know
The one's next
this
to us,
one
I think.
and this one.
What do you guys think? The cameras are out where we are right now. We got a blind spot.
I'd say these 2. Hey, Del, how many grenades you got right now?
Right now,
By the way,
6, 7,
I need
something like that.
I need everyone to do an initiative vigilance.
Okay, got only 4 remaining.
Also, you succeeded in switching the code. So the elevators should be coming down and you don't hear them moving.
I'm gonna
Oh,
spend
I
one-
switched the code, but the elevators aren't moving.
Okay, that's bad. And just I'm gonna spend 1 strain with rapid reaction to gain 1 success on my check, so it's 2-0.
Are we gonna roll initiative for a human thug and treat them as minions?
What Thornton, what is your defense?
Yep, no defense.
Okay.
Are the human prisoners dressed up as stormtroopers? Are they supposed to be with us?
Okay, so no, they actually are hanging out here until you tell them to move.
You've been telling them to keep up.
Yeah,
They are there and they can move into the elevator in 1 turn when you say go.
Okay.
Are they going to be treated as a minion group of 3?
Well, here's what happens first. You guys are working and talking, and this door opens, and a grenade comes out, and the door closes.
Who are they targeting?
They were targeting Thornton. So Thornton, you're going to take 10 damage, and Del and Colin take 6.
Okay. Thornton got knocked unconscious.
Okay, how many damage does Thornton take?
He's at his threshold, so he's at 12
Well-
total. He took 6 because he
Well,
has a set
at your
before.
threshold is fine. You're not over it yet.
You're fine.
Wait.
Yeah. If you took 6, Del, how much damage did you take?
2 with
And Colin, how much damage did you take?
I have a soak of 4, so 2, but I don't know what that defense does other than make it harder for you to hit.
It
This
doesn't
is
do anything if it's not targeted at you.
yeah.
Okay.
So you're at okay. So
11.
y'all just had a grenade got thrown out and explode.
Where did that come from?
The door behind you opened then closed.
This door right here?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Right. let's go, guys. Let's just ignore those stormtroopers. Thornton, get in there. Make sure you can get the lift up and down.
He said, all right, so Thornton is confident the lift should be coming down, and they're not.
Yeah, nothing else I can do from here. I'm gonna go with the other bunch of stormtroopers now. So I'm not targeted.
Does anyone need healing?
I do.
Yep.
So in PC slot, Del, could you
All
just
right,
move
hold
over
on.
there and
Hold on.
Oh
can I
yeah,
say-
sorry, we're not in narrative.
Del, could you go and open that door, please?
So who wants to go first?
I would like to retreat out of the way.
Okay, move your guy.
Same here. I would like to get out of the line of fire.
All right, so you both can move 8.
And then I want to take
You're
the defensive stance.
okay. That's 2 strain.
That won't do anything versus range. It only works versus melee.
I meant,
Take
okay, take cover.
All right, so take a strain, Thornton.
So one,
I'm sorry,
2,
take
3,
2.
4. But it's only one move. I was converting my action. Oh, hold on.
5, 6. That's 2 moves.
So I'm right here.
Oh, and you
wanna
can't
move
do that.
1,
You can only 2,
3, 4.
4.
I'll be there. I can
That's
take cover.
2. That's 2 maneuvers. You're done.
I just did a move because it was 4, and then I took cover.
Del,
So-
it's Del Sarad.
So can I take cover?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, before I move, is there any, I don't know, panel, console, anything to open the door?
Can you see anything to open? There's the little door pad, but it's showing locked.
Of course. Well,
And I'm watching down this area to make
Oh.
sure nothing comes from this area.
Oh, well, you do see a big Rancor hand from time to time pop over, look like it's attacking something.
Is there a
Is
window?
it from directly south, or is it over here towards this area where I can't see all the way?
for now, the only thing I see, we
Can you
Could
see
you-
where I'm pressing on the map? Look at the center
Yeah,
door. Go
okay.
down.
That's outside the
Okay.
facility. Is there a window that he's seeing that from?
The only window you guys know was that you guys saw was the little pointing out for where the EWED blaster was.
So it's
How
a
are you
hole
able
in the
to-
wall.
Is there a hole in the wall? How are you
Hole
able
in
to
the
see
wall.
the Rancor?
It's a
Well,
really big
well-
Rancor.
Anyway, Dell, I'm sorry. It was your turn. You were going to go.
Well, Dell solution, let's go. But not from the front door, I think. We'll get through the little...
We'll be fine. Open the door.
I don't really want to stay right in front of the door.
Then
They're
step
opening...
to one
and-
side.
Okay. Oh well. I'm so gonna regret this, but hey. I try to open the door. I take out the panel of the monitor console on the side and try to open it with mechanics. Hotwire it to make the door open.
So do 3 purple, Dell, on your mechanics check and 1 black,
That's not
And
gonna
add a
be
blue.
pretty.
What's black for?
Worried
because
about getting shot.
and
Why
not
not
by
the
the
grenade?
stormtroopers.
And oh well. Too bad.
Sharad, it's your turn.
I guess I'll move up to the door. So what did you do with your advantage, Del?
Oh, give you a boost die.
Like,
What are these doors made of normally?
door still?
How blast resistant are they?
We'll go with 50 hit points with a soak of 5.
Okay, I'm making a short range check and I'm shooting at the door. Okay, I don't shoot through the door, but I would like to scare the bejesus out of the stormtroopers with the amount of shots going into the door, and I would like them to.
Yeah,
before it-
there'll be some black dice going around, because they've seen you on the camera. So
Okay. Well, I was just wanting to put enough rounds into the door that they don't particularly want to open it in case they get hit for 4 advantage.
okay, done. So Thornton, you get back 4 wounds.
Okay, thank you.
So you're kind of out of combat right now.
Hey, Torn, could you help me out while the kid's spitting blood again?
Wear some proper armor, man.
Well, I don't plan on.
I'm fine.
I don't. I didn't plan on
Dylan,
diving
Sharad,
on AIDS
you
on the bed.
you could move 8 squares if you want, move 4 squares, or make a stealth check. Hopefully, you could see what popped on the map. What healing do you need? You don't have any stim packs, do you? You're out, aren't you?
What about the modified one?
Okay, you
You
get
just
4 wounds back.
Okay.
Del, Sherrod, did you want to do anything?
Stealth check for me. Like stay in the corner.
I'm just going to
Okay.
keep pumping rounds into this door.
Are you
Thor-
you?
Hey.
So you're
Hey, Thornton, while he's pumping rounds into there, why don't you go check that door?
okay. Well, Del, actually, your stealth check is inconsequential. You did notice that, Sherrod, right?
No, I didn't.
That's why
I did.
I said that you could move 8 or move 4 or make stealth checks. Move 4
Okay.
and
So
make
if-
stealth checks.
If I can see it with my thing on the map, does that mean that my character sees it?
Yes.
Okay. When I can see it, I would like to move and make a stealth check then.
Move
like, holy
4
fuck.
squares and first, and then I'll tell you if you need to make a stealth check. All right. So Del, make a stealth check,
I just did.
and you're going against. Oh, okay. You already added a black. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 2 failures and 2 advantage. What do you want to do for your 2 advantage?
Give Sarah the next player a boost die and recover 1 strain.
Okay.
And
Do
I'm just
you
like,
want
oh fuck,
Del? Do you
Rancors.
want to do anything?
Is that a Rancor behind me?
It sure is.
Run!
I'm gonna run.
I'm sorry, Del. I thought you did see the Rancor, and that's why
I
you
didn't
went
see
stealth.
it. It wasn't in my screen.
Move
Okay,
yourself 8.
Run!
So you said
So
run.
Will,
I just
wait,
saw.
you see-
Run, you fools!
you guys hear a TIE fighter? Will, you see looks like green turbo laser kind of blast around it, and the thing screams and turns and moves back outside the wall.
Hey guys, I think we got an opening in the wall now. Rancor left.
I
Oh, and
think
by
that-
the way, that one was not you. None of you have seen the Rancor that Sherrod has seen.
Guys,
was-
that rank goes small. There's a bigger one out there.
So I think we got to get these turbo lifts open to get this bomb in there. Looks like the Rancor's doing a good job at making exits for us.
I'd still like to grab a vehicle from the roof.
That's good too. I'd rather not be running around Rancor.
That and I'm not sure who wins in the battle of Imperial Navy versus Rancor.
The roof's probably taller than the Rancors. Hopefully they can't climb.
How many rounds how long till that lift gets down, Thornton?
It was unresponsive, but I have a feeling that it requires a security key cylinder, since that's what I used to try and access it.
I
So
thought you
it
could
could
just
be
slice around it.
apparently not, because it didn't work. But someone on this floor should have a code cylinder.
Okay, GM. Thinking back to the scenario where we were with the biochemist, did he have a cylinder key on him that we could see?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, you guys already
Okay.
searched all those bodies.
You guys, I'll explain more. What Thornton realized is they should all be down. He hasn't bypassed the door lock for all of them, just that one. But they're not coming down because the direct power to them has been cut off. And that's being controlled somewhere. And his base bet is the quickest way to do this is if you could find an officer, and if they had a code cylinder, that could get access back and override.
I look over at the Admiral and I'm like, does he have a code cylinder on him?
He's
He
wearing.
looks at you like you're stupid.
I didn't think he would.
What's your escape plan?
There's only one room that we haven't gone through yet that still has living enemies in it.
Thornton, this door.
Open
Would you
the
mind
door.
opening it for me?
Only if you stand in front of it,
I'll
be
stand in
ready
front
to-
of it.
be ready to blast
Yep, no
as soon as the
problem.
door opens.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. I want to take cover and be real careful before I and take all the preparations I need so that I'm ready and focused.
All right. So everyone click on their character and let's do your cool. It's cool initiative.
Finally getting to roll cool for initiative. That was my main thing.
Because we know this is going to happen.
Because you're planning this. However, now you're going to surprise them.
Are you going to be backing me up on this, Del, or are you just leaving me to it?
Honestly, right now Dale is freaking out and just gonna run for the south door. See if
Okay.
it's open. See if it's
Is Colin going to give me any inspiring words before going in?
Hold on, let me get let me get this all set up.
Okay, Thornton, stick that thing in there and do what you do. And Sarad, shoot him as soon as the door opens.
Shoot him in the face.
Shoot him in the face.
Thornton,
Yo,
Thornton,
Your
where-
lack of purple disturbed me.
Oh yeah, I do need to put some purples in there, don't I? Yeah.
where are you going to be? There.
Yeah, that's where I want to be.
How do I just roll 2 purple? Yeah, I got it.
Roll it there.
Colin's net is 3 advantage and 2 success. May I make a request for the boost dice for a boost dice, Colin? For 2 advantage, you can give it to anybody.
And both of y'all two recover a strain. So who needs what's the recommendation? Who should I give the boost to?
The more boost dice you give to Sirad, the more he's going to kill people.
Okay, so I'll give it to you. So you'll have 2 blue from me, and Thornton will
Okay.
have 1 from me, and y'all both regain a strain.
Okay, so now that you worked it out, so Sharad's getting a boost dice, 2 boost dice from Colin, inspired and bonus. Who recovered a strain? How many strain you recovered, Colin?
They recover 1 strain. They each recover 1 strain for the regular inspiring rhetoric,
Everyone
and then the
recovers.
improved is the dice.
All right. So anyone want Torn anywhere? Otherwise, he'll hang back here.
Probably keep an eye on that admiral.
What do you want to do with the human thugs?
Yeah, we want them to stay alive so they can help us carry equipment that we steal. Speaking of which,
Okay,
grab those
human,
droids.
and they say no. So Thornton, go first.
Okay. So for my action, I'm going to try and bypass the security lock.
All right. So you have actually 2 purple, 2 black, Thornton.
Okay, and I'm going to remove 1 black because I'm bypassing security from checks made to disable security device or open a locked door.
Okay.
I'm successful at opening the lock. I'll give the next person on our team blue dice, and I will give Cyrad a blue dice. And then I would like to take my move action and not be adjacent to Cyrad.
So Cyrad, I think that's actually 4 blue dice to you
Yeah.
now when you go next. So you did your action, and now move 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mr. Yeah, you need to open the door. What's your defense? No, the stormtrooper's actually going to go, and they know how dangerous he is, so he's going to kind of move back and shoot. I just need to know what
2 defense.
2 defense to see if this is even going to do anything. Let's see what happens. Here you go. Here you go, Stuart.
Ow.
Put down, add 2 more black to your attack.
So I'm soaking 6 of that, so I take 3 wounds. Okay.
All right. So who can you see? You can see who again?
Well,
Slowly. Him?
I'm going to move, and I'm going to move anyway.
Oh, okay.
Would you like me to take my actions?
Yeah. So do your first maneuver.
I run into the room. This looks like a robot. This looks like a robot. This looks like a robot. This looks like a someone.
It's actually a guy. How many ranks in knowledge warfare do you have?
1.
That looks like an officer.
Cool. I'm going to start with him. I'm going to go him. Then I'm going to start with him. Then do this stormtrooper. Then this one.
Okay,
Then
So he has
work my way
adversary.
counterclockwise.
so he has adversary
Alright.
1, so you upgrade your difficulty
Yep.
against that target.
Okay. How many black dice am I looking at?
Okay, so you got 2. Add 2 from the stormtrooper. Add
Does this
one-
stuff-
1 from cover.
Okay.
So that should be all your black dice.
Okay. I reduce the number of black dice by 1 because my custom grip allows me to aim well.
Upgrade your difficulty again.
Okay. I'm going to aim once and take 2 strain to do so. I'm going to flip a destiny point and upgrade my pull by 1. I
And
think
what's auto fire? Auto fire increase the difficulty or
in-
adds
increase the
another
difficulty- it adds another purple, which I've done in my roll.
so it should just be 2 red then.
Yeah, it's 2 red.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, take a strain.
Okay. This could go really badly for me.
Well, they will. Let's see if he's still dead though. That's so
Sure.
that actually would be 13, not 12, which is fine. All right, so you just see the life flash before him, and he looks completely perplexed that he's still standing.
Can I, as a pre-action, say some more words? Surrender, and I'll allow you guys to live.
Yeah, that they don't. It's good, but understanding these guys have been watching you the entire time,
Slaughter everyone.
and watching you when you go auto fire, everything's dead. So he's kind of confused. He's still alive.
So, are they going to try and kill me, or are they going to try and run away?
Actually, no.
Ugh. What's the matter? Couldn't finish the job? He's going to... You, trooper group, shoot him. And that's his maneuver. One maneuver. He still gets an action after this. So he's using overwhelming fire. He may perform a maneuver to direct one Imperial Army minion group within medium range. The group may perform an immediate free combat check action. So
All right, I will.
these guys, you shoot them.
That minion group. Okay, they're going to.
It's a free combat action, so just
All
take
right,
him out.
All right, here.
So he said take him out.
Okay, let me get this right. So, Stuart, you said you're at 2 defense?
Yep.
All right. Good luck, man.
Thanks.
No, they took damage.
So I take 6.
You took 6 from that? So I have you at 12 now.
Yep. I'm still standing.
That minion group actually took mental damage shooting things. He's going to die next turn.
Next action. So he's going to do tactical direction. He's going to tell the other Imperial troopers to engage him, surround him, so he won't be able to shoot off his weapon without big negatives. So he's downgrading his action to maneuver, doing tactical direction. Tell the army troopers that have not shot him to engage him, block him off so he can't move, or try to get him so he can't move. And they get a free blue dice on their next check.
That minion group? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to need some help here, guys.
So honestly, you're incidental. How did you say you're incidental? Did you actually say it just like that over comms?
I would have yelled that as a, out through my helmet, and then quietly under my breath activated, I'm like, guys, don't worry about me, just turned into grenades.
Okay, so you're still calm. You're not freaking out. That's all I need to know. Which PC wants to go next?
I suggest Torn.
You did hear, guys, please grenade these guys. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Hey, Cons, get in there and help him out.
Can I direct these NPCs, since they have rifles and stuff, to go in there?
Yeah.
You could try convincing them.
I'm like, look, if y'all want to make it out of here alive, y'all are gonna have to help. You got to pull your weight. Just go in there and shoot everything but the people that you recognize.
All right, but I'm really looking for, what skill are you looking for to do this on them?
I'm using leadership.
You want to lead them. All right, roll your leadership. It's just 2 purple on their discipline. 2
purple. Do I need to make a separate roll to apply inspiring rhetoric to them, or can I make this roll also apply it?
No. Inspiring rhetoric is a completely different action. You've already done that. So if you could do it again toward this group, but that's your action. You want to inspire them or tell them to go do something?
My role for leading them into there.
All right, so take 3 strain, Will.
Okay.
They're like, and then they're like, you're right. You're right. You even get the blobby shaking. So Varf is a separate individual entirely, and you really have to focus if you want him to do anything.
Yeah, I figured that.
I'll do the 2 thugs at the end. It's now NPC's turn.
So all the army troopers can go. Those are all free actions. So the ones that surrounded him get a blue dice, and the other guys that didn't surround him yet have a chance to try and surround him. Okay, so you're engaged with all those people.
Actually, Stuart, you actually have only one. This is pretty much kind of super difficult to get over. So you can disengage from this direction. So they get a blue dice to attack him.
Yeah, the group that moved to engage him gets a blue dice. The group that shot him does not get a blue dice.
Okay, so the group that shot him just moved.
Yeah, so they're white. The white ones don't get a blue dice. The green ones get a blue dice. I gave them a green aura for that.
It's 2 purple to shoot into... No, 3 purple, actually.
They got vibro knives, don't they?
No, they don't.
Oh. Army.
There's also an upgrade because they're... so it's 2... Increased by 2 if it's a ranged heavy weapon to fire whilst in melee. And you upgrade if the target is engaged with an ally to represent the possibility of shooting your mate.
Yeah, we're going to have their guns blow up, I guess. All right, well, they shoot you.
Right, let me just look at my threat tables. I would like an opponent may immediately perform one free maneuver in response to the active character's check. Can
Okay.
I move that way, please?
Yep.
Basically, what happens is they all shoot me. I manage to somersault out of the way and end up over here with them all missing every which way.
Okay. It's a PC's turn. Hold on a second. Isn't it a maneuver to disengage from engaged?
What's that
Yeah.
engaged?
Yeah,
Okay.
you are engaged. So you are now considered disengaged from these
Okay.
two guys. They're going to engage you and assist the stormtroopers. The stormtroopers engage you and will try to attack you. Okay.
The stormtroopers have the vibro knife.
Yes.
But it wasn't drawn, so they'll need to spend a maneuver to draw it.
What's your melee defense? 2 also?
Yep, conveniently.
That makes me happy. Less dice to roll this thing. All right, let's see what they. Oh, it's already counted. Okay. I'll give a blue dice to somebody. Now it's the prisoners. All right, so.
I don't think.
So
Where-
describe the scene. There's like 2 new stormtroopers coming in from behind. So I imagine there's a sigh of relief on the Imperial troopers and the stormtroopers and the officer.
Unfortunately, no, because they know they've accounted for all stormtroopers. Yeah, you need to roll the human thug. No, they're a group of 2. There's 2 human thugs.
Okay. I'll change that.
And they're short range, so they get 1 purple and upgrade by 1.
All right. So he's gonna shoot him. Okay.
Yeah, the army officer.
Guy that's closest to him, he's just gonna shoot. That way, Torrent's not in the way. And the
Actually,
computer console's not blocking
Torrent
it.
is in the way. Torrent and Strahd are in the way because they're engaged. So 1 purple, upgrade by 1, and off you go.
Okay, got it. 1 purple, upgrade by 1. Firing with the blaster rifle. All right, and he takes 11.
I'll use the 2 to do a free maneuver. We're done.
Okay.
Who wants to take spot 3?
I'll take it.
Oh, you killed him?
He only had 5 hit points. I did 11 damage. Army troopers only have a soak of 3.
Oh, okay. Then that incidental didn't come across. Not as dire as I thought. In which case, it's top of the order. Who wants to go? Whoever wants to go first.
Actually,
There's some inspiring rhetoric,
Well, Sarad still has the inspiring rhetoric going on him, so
but the thugs don't.
yeah.
you-
Basically, I mean, unless Sarad wants to go first, I'll go.
well, the only problem with that is if the NPC goes and shoots me.
Go for it. If you want to go first, I'm all
Right.
good with it.
I spend 2 maneuvers to become disengaged and, actually, no, I don't. I'll spend 1 maneuver to become disengaged. Then I'm going to shoot this guy. I'm going to aim and shoot him in the face.
He's got cover.
How many blacks?
You can upgrade your dice by 1. He's got
Yep.
the cover. That's purple.
That's
black,
just-
I mean.
That's just 1 black,
Okay. I remove the 1 black by my
And-
ability to aim awesomely.
and
I'm counter flipping.
just like last time.
Yes!
I need the order you were shooting in. You were all
Same order as last
every-
time.
him, then him.
Him, then the stormtroopers, then the robots going counterclockwise.
They're army
Oh.
troopers.
All right. So
So,
you do 11 damage.
yeah, so that's shot 1. Is he still alive?
Yeah, let me do.
He's got a
4. Yes, he is.
Yes,
but
I'll go
the
4.
second one will take him out. So
Third
that
shot on this guy.
we know that takes him out with 5 soak. Next one, we know that takes him out with 5 soak.
Yep, 2 shots remaining.
Next one, he's already wounded. That takes him out. Next,
This guy.
you're
And then
pointing
this
to
guy.
That's 5 advantage.
This guy's my last shot.
He's dead.
So 1 guy left.
What
I was-
do the NPCs make any comment when they see this?
If anything, you just made Will's job harder.
Honestly, I was
honestly,
just
though,
sending the guys
this-
in there to be
in a-
fodder to draw fire away from you.
in a rare thing you haven't seen happen, that guy actually surrenders on his turn. Actually, as he drops to his knees saying, "Please don't kill me. We didn't know you were toying with us. We didn't know. He made us do it."
The
You
minion group
chose
just
to-
shoots him.
You chose to join the Imperial military.
Del, tell me if you could see this.
I stop and run in the others.
Okay, well, when
I
that
don't know.
happens, the kind of very top of the wall crumbles and the gate starts crumbling in as a Rancor is wrestling with the ATST, and this ATST is actually losing.
Right.
I know I'm running and all, but can I make a perception check on the Rancor to see if there's any anything like, is it feral? Is it trained?
There is
Tame?
not a Felucian riding on top.
Right. You three, loot. You stay on
Alright,
the floor
wait.
or I'll kill you.
Okay, so that was the piece. Shrod went PC.
Thornton will
Do you need healing?
Yes.
Do you have a stim pack on you? Probably not.
Probably not at this point.
Dell's hoarding them all.
Well, up till this point, I haven't needed one.
I had a feeling if Torin came up saying, "Hey, here's an experimental stim pack. I don't know what it does. Do you want me to try to use it on you, or I could use a normal one? What's your choice?"
I think if the first one was the only choice he gave him, it'd be like shoot him in the face.
Okay, so Stuart, you get back 5 wounds as your stim.
Yay.
Next PC. Okay, Colin, you move. What else do you do?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're pretty much in narrative now, other than this one
no,
guy.
you're not.
Oh, we're not.
Colin, can you see behind you? If you look on the bottom of the map, can you see anything?
Let me see.
Scroll down a little.
No. Okay, then I
We're
would not have.
We're not out of combat time.
What do you see?
Well, you'll have to come outside, or
He
someone
sees
will have
me
to.
running in your direction.
I'm like ATST.
There's 2 also Rancor kind of on top of it, crushing it.
I just relay it. I'm like, they're keeping them busy. The Rancors keeping ATST busy. Looks like they're winning.
Anything else, Will?
I'm gonna move over to here.
Okay.
Thornton would like to go.
Thornton, what do you do?
He's gonna move.
We need to get these elevator doors operating.
3, 4. Gonna convert an action to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that was Thornton's. He moved as close to the console as he can get.
Del?
Well, too risky now to go south and get the big guns. So, just gonna run at the top again.
You can boot. Okay, that's Del.
We need to make sure Admiral Guider Varth is okay. He's by himself.
I got an eye on
Exactly.
him.
He comes in and starts berating you guys.
For what?
Like, what type of crappy shop you're running? Get us out of here. Stop playing
Admiral?
around. Stop playing
Admiral?
around. There's
At ease.
Admiral?
basically tells
Admiral? Shut
Right,
up.
wait, so he tells you that a Rancor and ATSTs have broken through the wall.
Yes, and we need the code cylinders from this dude to get in that elevator. So,
Ah.
stop complaining and start helping.
No. Well, carry on.
Actually, he would say, watch your tone. Do you know who you're dealing with? And you and the Admiral can get into a spat if you want.
I'm not
Do
going
I
to get
hear
into a
that?
spat. I'm here to get him rescued.
Top of the round. Wants to go.
Did I hear what the Admiral said?
Hey, I got an idea on getting us
Did you
out of
hear
here.
What? I'm sorry. Did you hear what the Admiral
What
said?
the Admiral said.
Oh, yeah, the door's open.
Are we still in turn orders? I mean, are we spending turn orders
Yes.
talking?
Yep.
Why?
Because of the STST and the 2 Rancors.
Well, they're going to be slowly coming towards us, and we need to get that key off of him and come back over to here to get into the elevator.
Yes, that's what I just said.
I have an idea. How about I communicate with our ship and have them be prepared to airlift us out of here?
Risky move.
Less
Honestly,
risky than dealing with 2 Rancors on the ground. Can at least
Check
get
if
on the
there's
roof.
anything.
well, the
check if
Rancors are
there's-
pretty busy.
Hey, Thornton, does that computer tell you if anything's parked on the roof?
I'd have to access it.
All right, so who's going right now? Whose turn is it?
I'd like to go first.
All right.
That's the one
What are you doing?
objects. Gonna access the computer console. communications
Okay,
computer.
you're at just 2 red and 2 purple.
Am I just rolling to access it, or can I roll to try and disable the security program?
You're rolling to access it.
Okay.
Don't worry about the Imperial guy.
Do you see what I
Or-
rolled? Guess what I'm gonna do?
You
I'm
want
a
to?
natural programmer activating it. Once per session, may re-roll one computer or astrogation check.
Okay. Did anyone want to carry the blaster rifle?
Which blaster rifle?
Those
The
guys you
blaster
killed.
rifle from the trooper that Torin is taking care of.
Sure, I'll carry it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Blaster rifle is
Ooh, opposite effect. Look at that.
completely
Triumph.
opposite.
That was worth it.
Okay, I'm going to spend your triumph for you.
Can I pick the ship that's on the roof?
There is no ship on the roof, but there's actually a emergency escape route that if a ship came and got you, you could use it.
So can I call our ship and transmit the route?
I would suggest you call the ship and
So you've broken in, you've accessed it. Your triumph, okay,
Got the
is
route.
you are able to set up a kind of mini virus program on the turbolifts. So they will work like you expect them to for one activation without the hackers knowing they've been affected with and trying to overcome that.
Okay. I'd like to use my 3 advantage for permanent backdoor.
Okay, you have a permanent back door. So there's an escape hatch. It's ready to be open on it, and you know a ship is approaching to dock. So that's everything you get when you on this turn right now, and you can access the communication array next turn.
Okay. Communicate
Bob,
with our ship.
I've flipped Destiny and my request would be a Hawk 290.
No, I get to choose the ship.
Oh.
Next PC to go.
I'll take it. I was just being calling, just go buddy. Press elevator, turbo lift, now.
Can I, as an out of turn incidental, look at him and go like, where the hell were you?
Trying to get the very big gun down here, but down there.
Rod, do you see anything, particularly over here?
I see a big Rancor.
Yeah, okay. So when you move to yell at him, you could still say that if you want.
I would like to actually be like, look behind you for a point.
I know, guys. Do we have a way out yet?
Roof.
Now!
It's top of the round.
Not quite. The NPCs had to go.
And I actually haven't went yet. I don't really know what to do.
What?
Fire us.
Inspire, remove strain.
Okay. I'm like, guys, we got to go now. And I'm looking
Okay.
at the thing, looking at them, looking at the thing behind me.
Do your inspiring rhetoric and add 3 black.
All right.
Don't you have kill it with kindness, Will?
Yep, that's what I'm looking up right now. And I'm going to remove 2 of those black. And since it's just 1, it's going to go to Cyrad.
Okay, top of the round. Who wants to go?
I would. I'm going to use a maneuver to have the communication tower communicate with our ship.
So when you hook up,
Permanent backdoor.
when you hook up, you just hear Roger. You actually hear Roger kind of talking to you guys, and basically he basically tells you that he's been trying to contact you constantly for 3 days. 3 days that Kadir and Tito Buck left the ship and said that the benefactor called them on a separate mission
Okay.
and give status update. And then he goes, oh, and it seems like a planetary-wide alert got activated heading north, and he basically gives the direction of where you're at.
I need you to get fixture.
And then there's a mouse droid, but he didn't know what to do with that.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Do that right
and
now.
the shower is clogged with Wookiee hair.
Okay. Focus.
And
I'm speaking binary.
okay,
Get
he goes.
fixture to assist you. Pilot over here. Get us out. We're going to be on the 2-story building on the roof. Get here as fast as you can. I'm transmitting the best direct route coordinates I got. And don't worry. We'll protect you from Dell.
He stops his objection and says, okay, they're on their way. And so there is, if you spend a maneuver, assuming the
action.
communication array is still up and going, if you spend a maneuver, you guys can actually talk to your ship.
Oh, if the other people do?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
'cause
he's hooked it up to our comlink frequency,
Yeah,
basically.
you kind of attached into the conlink, so it's like you could switch channel and talk to your ship as a maneuver action.
Can I go ahead and downgrade my action to a move now? Start heading to the elevator.
Actually, that was your action to talk with
No.
Roger.
Okay, can I take drain to move?
Yeah.
Okay, taking 2 strain.
Are the lift doors open yet?
No one picked up the code cylinder.
Torn's closer.
So 1, 2, 3, and okay. You hear? I got it. Messed up. So Torn went. Thornton went. Who wants to go next? You have Sherrod, Dell, and Colin can go.
I'm going to move here. Do I see a big Rancor?
You do.
I was wondering, could I take a cold shot to shoot its eyes?
Yes, you could. There's something that's happening right now that's going to also make it even more difficult. But if you do it well enough, if you get it blind, good. But you also see big nostrils on it, so I don't know if you want.
If you suggest the would I, when talking with the Felucians, would they have mentioned anything about nostrils on Rancors?
No, the only thing they would mention to you is if you ever met the Rancor, you run.
Okay. Do the nostrils look big and sensitive?
Yep.
Cool. Aiming for those.
Okay. You're at 2 purple for range.
It's within 20 feet of me.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you're at 1. You have 1 purple. You need to upgrade difficulty twice.
Is that for adversary?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you
2 black dice for
no, it's
aiming at a specific part.
So there's 2 black, but you have so you're at 5 black right now.
My custom grip allows me to aim easily, so I reduced the number of black dice by 1. I'm flipping destiny.
Okay. So now you're at 3 upgrades.
I am not auto firing. Let's see what happens.
Do you want to use that advantage to just say like you kind of missed?
I was aiming for the nostril, so I obviously don't shoot it in the nostril.
No, I mean like you missed completely. Like the bolt doesn't hit the Rancor in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Okay. The other part I need to do is you and Dell. I need you to make a 3 purple coordination test.
How is that even possible?
I don't even know how that's possible. That was crazy.
Okay. So what actually happened is you saw kind of a glowing green thing come down from the sky and hit this thing, and it is a huge blast. Colin, you have to cover yourself as dust and debris hits you, but you guys are caught in the blast. You're going to take, this bypasses armor, but you're going to take 1 point of damage for each failure that you have, and you can offset that with any triumphs for net sum gain. Anything left after that, spend as you see fit. So Dell, you're taking 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, or your advantage can completely wipe that out to 0, and you still have 3 advantage to spend.
I'll do that.
Sarad's, the way he's regaining it is he's just calmly walking. He sees it coming from the sky, just calmly keeps walking forward like...
That's obviously what caused you to miss.
Yes. I saw it and I was like...
Actually, you not really missed, but you made you shot near the wall, so the Rancor looked up and took it in the face.
Yeah. Let's say that happened.
So I got 3 advantage to spare. 1 blue die to the next one, and 1 to Sayrad.
As that bomb hits down, it hits the Rancor. It starts grabbing its face and starts running off, and it's swinging wildly. And over on the side of the map, you see the big head moving, and it actually gets hit by the Rancor you were messing with, and now a Rancor fight starting. So the people that haven't gone are Colin and Dell. So Colin, why don't you go? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna get the key from the thing from Torin for the elevator.
Okay, and then what?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna pass it to Dell.
All right. So on Dell's turn, the elevators come. Actually, though, the cold cylinder opens up this door too. All right. So we're actually top of the order. These guys actually ran in and are starting to push the button, but the person with the cold cylinder has to clear the command to go for.
Oh, good.
So it's top of the order.
Can we all fit in 1 lift?
I think it's might be at least
4?
There's definitely 4 per lift. I know that. Anyway,
I get in the lift. I stick my foot in the door to hold it open and say, let's clown car this thing. Also, leave the bomb outside and
you
set it
don't-
off.
Oh, you don't
Actually,
want me to
just-
put it in?
Just
You don't want me to
put it
put it
after
in the
we get up
elevator
there.
and we send it? I was gonna put it in the elevator and we send the elevator back down when we get out.
That works.
that's what I was suggesting.
You don't
The
put it
elevator.
down
the
here
ele-
and activate it. We got only 5 minutes when it's activated, and we still have to get the ship.
Okay, let's go.
And then Thornton, when we get out of the elevator, send it down and lock the elevator so they can't open it to try to deactivate it.
Less
You mean-
talking, more
You mean
moving.
Dell?
Hey,
We got the
Colin.
cylinder key.
The way this bomb was described, if it explodes, it doesn't matter if it's on this level or the top level. If you're anywhere on this map, consider yourself dead.
Okay.
Maybe we should
It-
keep it on the roof and then
Well-
drop it when we get on our ship.
Okay.
Well,
Anyway.
once the ship, if the ship's up there, we can just send it back
Less
down on the
talking,
elevator. You
more
can lock the
moving.
elevator.
So, who's next?
Are
I can
both
go.
the elevators activated, or
Yeah,
just this one?
You can kind of see that this one's down too, and you think you could fit 4 per elevator.
I'll go with Dell and Torin, the second elevator.
Well, do you want to wait for Torin, or do you want to go first?
The person with the code cylinder should go last in turn order.
Okay.
I honestly, Dell,
I'm gonna
right
holler
now,
for the. I'm gonna.
Right now, Dell's just gonna jump in it and.
So,
I
Colin,
don't think he's gonna wait for you.
that's going to be a little difficult since the elevator you're in is full.
Oh yes, so jump in the other one. But
So, Colin, do you want to redo your move?
What is it?
Okay, so
Okay.
you've just hold on. All right, so Dell, you've cleared the elevators and then moved.
And I'm hollering for the admiral to come on.
Okay, so Dell's gone. That means now the elevators are closing and going up.
Rod's still
Wait,
got-
wait, wait. Did Dell press the button to authorize going up?
When he moved, he does. Yes, that's what I'm just checking.
I was
here.
saying Dell should go last.
So do you understand, Dell?
do we have only one?
Yes, we only have one. You have it.
Oh.
You are in control of the elevators.
Okay, misunderstood here. I thought I could just get in it and wait for the others. So run! No, in it.
Okay, I'll run.
And Colin's all, come on, sir. That means you too. To the admiral.
I guess we all could fit in here.
Where's Dell going?
Shh.
He's clown carring.
Yeah, he's skinny. He's got a brawn of 1. He could squeeze in there.
I guess Torn will say give him the cylinder. So Thornton went, the general and Blobby went, and then Torrin started running, saw the elevators, and screamed to Dell, saying, I'll get into the other ones. And that's where we're at, Dell.
I just hop in the elevator and don't wait for you, but I can't
You gonna
just
leave a key card?
die.
There you go. Done.
Ah! Wanted a fear check to see if Dell could hold the pressure.
So, hey, play Dell right. Yeah. That's fine.
Can we move us to the next?
I will assume, though, guys, that maybe you'll send the elevator back down, one of you next turn. So move everyone but me to the next map.
While
What
we're going up,
that?
while we're going up, I look at Sarad and I'm like, so why did we leave Torin down there and have these guys in here with us?
Apparently
Get them off
because
now.
Dell is
And
an
let's get-
idiot.
No.
Dell, give me the cylinder key. I'll go get Torn.
I throw
Okay.
it to you and oh my, what a big blue guy.
Is this the Felucia?
So, Jeff, so Thornton, when you get in, you would be going, hey, this matches the map. There's a top level and then the bottom basement level where the generator probably is. And then it occurs to you that, wait, the elevators are going up. You're missing somebody.
Where? Torn.
Hey, he's probably getting the ship. All right.
Dell, give me the kill cylinder and I'll get Torn.
Okay, so while you guys are doing this nice fun stuff, I need you guys to make you guys are making vigilance checks. Okay, the doors open.
Okay, everyone get off. I'm gonna go get Torn.
I'm first to get off and hello there.
Actually, hold on a
Oh.
second. So this huge looking Felucian moves forward and comes in and chops the first guy
Now we got room to get
and,
Torn.
and blocks this elevator from closing.
Which one is this elevator?
It's
made room for.
The one you and Colin are in.
Okay.
He squeezes in,
Oh man.
and actually everyone in the elevator is engaged with him. Now it's a PC's turn.
Get him off the elevator, Cyrad.
Who's in my elevator?
Colin.
And a thug.
Me? You think I should shoot or you think I should inspire?
Inspire me and then assist me, please.
Okay. Well, I can't inspire and assist.
Yes, you can.
Ah, okay. Oh, I need to roll the purples. Hold on. It's 2 purple.
Also add 2 black to this.
Okay, I'll take away those 2 black. Do those threats take away those advantages or no?
Yes,
Yes,
they
they
do.
do.
So you get
Okay.
3 successes.
Okay, so that's a blue dice to you for 3 rounds. You recover a strain, and I will assist you.
NPC slot.
And actually, the other human thug left over, he's probably going to be dead before it gets his turn, but he has that same thing too.
So can I see one of his blue arms recognized as a?
Kind of. Those in the elevator. You remember the mute? I'm sorry, Colin. You remember very well the mutant that you fought in the med bay
Uh-huh.
with his cybernetics and everything. Think of this as the Incredible Hulk version of those mutants.
Okay.
If these are like the mutants downstairs, we need to find the person controlling them, and we might be able to control them ourselves.
Hey,
Lock in the elevator. And I don't know, technically I am in short range, but I don't know if it would count. Can I have those other 2 successes go to Dell and Thornton, since we have communications with each other?
so yeah, that works.
Okay.
You can spend
Can
those
you
3
tell me
advantage.
what Admiral Varf's soak is?
It's
You
Imperial
can if it
officer.
doesn't touch.
Oh, here it is. Got it. There's another PC slot.
Anyone else in my elevator to help?
I'm not in your elevator.
An
There,
easy NPC.
there is the NPC, but
You should shoot him, Cyrad.
Could someone in the other elevator distract him and give me a boost, please?
By the way, can I take cover behind the lump of skin that was the dead body?
you're engaged in melee combat, so cover does not help you.
You could take a guarded stance.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
That's going to be 2 strain.
That's fine.
Put the little shield on you. So did Shrag go or someone else going?
I was going to let someone else go and hopefully toss me more blue dice.
Speaking of that, with that helmet with the whole 30-foot sensors and everything, is there other movement up here behind this guy outside the elevator
well-
that I can't see yet?
Actually, those sensors should have been added into your vigilance check.
It is. It
Okay.
just adds 1 advantage, but narratively, I would assume it would kind of give me an idea of
That's
what's
exactly
in
what
this
it
area.
did. As you were coming up, the sensors were blinking, and you were like, there seems to be some big, massive thing in front of the doors.
Okay.
Okay, how about I go? Can I use an action? Close our elevator door?
Yes.
I'm on the opposite end. Okay.
Yes, so you hit the doors for your doors close. As long as no
Yes.
one puts their hand or anything in there, they will close.
Can I use an action to hack into the control so they have to override me?
Oh, you understand that one thing on this, based off your previous, you were able to use the elevators how you want for a turn. So you potentially could send the elevators down and back up. But if you don't send the elevators down this turn, the hackers could potentially overtake them and lock them.
Let's go ahead and send them down. We can bring. I'd like to send them down and bring Torn up with us.
So are you just literally noping the situation and going down?
Yes.
You know what? The mutant's in the thing with you, so all of us versus 1 mutant on the first floor.
No.
The
The
door
mutant isn't
in
the and
the door is
for
being
the
held
other-
open by one of the mutants. So I think-
Our door is not going to open, so it's going to be leaving us behind.
and we're the ones with the space, I think.
Well,
Wanted-
Yeah, so that they pretty much have that situation. So you could send all the elevators down, but their elevator's not going down because their door's not going closed because there's a mutant in there.
Why don't
fighting
you
them.
wait till the last PC slot so that people in your elevator can get out to make space?
Okay, so I'm discussing my plan in our comms, and I've decided that's what I'm going to do. I'll let everyone else go that wants to go.
Hero Felucia.
Well.
Okay, that's your entire turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can't.
Well,
Here.
he was wanting just to delay until the last PC slot.
So is he going to delay his action, then tell his plan, or tell his plan? He told his plan, then his delay. So I'm allowing him to delay sending the elevators down as a maneuver. Okay, because he just discussed a long plan with you guys as his action. Next slot.
As I was saying a little earlier, what a big guy. I still
Shoot
have
him in the
my...
back.
Sorry, what?
Shoot him in the back.
I
Get
got
out the
my-
elevator and shoot him.
Yeah, I don't want to. Honestly, there's stormtroopers right behind him. I
Are
don't
you
really...
more afraid of the stormtroopers or Cyrad?
I get out of the elevator.
Now that's a bad question. Is Dell in his starship?
Yeah, the Grey Star isn't really that good of a ship for combat right now. So I give a chance to Cyrad. Well, I get out of the elevator and spend a maneuver to move, spend another maneuver to move, because I don't really want to be engaged. Okay, can't go. I go there, and well, I shoot. So still in close range, one purple. That was a misclick. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Let me switch it. I'll switch it back.
Thank you. And let's shoot.
And you forgot to add a blue.
Just roll a blue die. Oh, you did you? It looks like you critted, huh?
I like to just gonna give all the good points for Cyrad, and
So that's 3 advantage. You've still got 3 left and a triumph.
Hey, okay, so you shot the grenade launcher at the creature. Before doing that, you have to upgrade because he is engaged with melee with your friends. So that actually should have been a red dice.
okay, and
Okay. And in addition, the creature has a ranged defense, so you need to add 3 black. So do this favor: roll me 1 red and 3 black. So you get 2 failures, which actually kills your failure and gives you a failure.
So he currently has... The check has failed by 1 failure. It contains 6 advantage, 1 triumph, and 1 despair.
Yep.
The triumph...
That success is counted
Ah.
from the triumph.
I
That
see. The
failure
despair
is coming from the despair. So
Yep.
the successes are correct. The triumph and despair are separate. So he got no successes.
Yeah, no
So he
successes.
got one net failure with the
6
despair.
advantage and an advantage and a despair.
And Del, could you roll me 1 more black die? Because it should be 3 black, not 1 blue. So you're going to shoot. And tell me how you want to use the triumph. I'm thinking the despair is actually going to have the grenade explode and blast everyone in the elevator.
I'd like to know if it's possible to use a triumph to destroy the elevator panel, causing the doors to shut down, even with the arm of the mutated Felucian. Cutting it off, maybe, to close the door so the blast can't pass.
Yeah, I could use the triumph to cause the doors to close. That actually works out really good thematically. I like that.
Does that cut off the arm of the creature, or
No,
take
it doesn't
back?
cut off the arm. Okay, so how do you want to spend the advantage?
So a single advantage could be used to notice a single important detail. Could you use it to spot the creature's controller? The guy could be making a noise like, "Yes, get him!"
Yes, you can use an advantage to do that. So you use an advantage to do that?
Yep.
So your important detail is the cybernetics on this creature is even more advanced. So in that you're pretty sure it's not controlled in the same way as the other ones you've heard about.
As I feared. So we're just gonna go and give 2 boost die to Thornton, and
Now, understand Thornton is pretty much done for the round.
doesn't exclude him for using them for the next round.
Choose Thornton for next round. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
And one for next player.
You've got
That's-
1 left.
One boost die for the next player.
Um,
That's resolved.
Colin, Colin, 6 damage is how many wounds to you?
Didn't I close the door to?
I'll tell you what
Okay.
happened. Stuart, no wounds happened to you.
I
do
tank
they?
it like a boss.
So what happens is the grenade kind of drops right in here and blows the creature back, backing up, which blows it out the door, and the doors can actually close now. But the grenade also catches the people in the elevator. So NPCs. Do you want to do, I guess, Captain Varsha?
Okay. I'm gonna. These stormtroopers are within medium range, so this guy from this group will come out. This guy's out. That's his free maneuver. So he's in a better position to assist the other stormtroopers.
Well, it's a maneuver to the group, though.
So then over the intercom, no, not intercom, the comms of the stormtroopers, he asks them, what do they see? Is the enemy within sight? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fire.
yes.
So this guy's going to shoot at Dell. These guys right here.
Oh, so okay, so it's 2 purple. Dell, you don't have, and you said your defense is 0?
Yep.
Okay, so I cannot do better than that roll.
Are you going to just roll 2 purple?
Nope, I'm going to re-roll the entire thing.
Okay.
All right, so what's the worst thing here? So this is 2 successes and 1, 2, 3 threat. Yeah, we'll use this second roll. So 10 points still, minus soak. And the next guy that goes will get a blue die.
Should I resolve my turn at this point?
I'm sorry, the next bad guys. Yes, Sharad, it is your turn.
Right. I aim twice. I take 2 straight to do so.
Don't forget the 2 blue from me.
Wait, who are you going to shoot first?
I'm pretty sure the only guy I can shoot is Big Blue.
All right.
What's his defense? And does he have adversary or upgrades or anything?
Yeah, upgrade 1. Do you have a sensor package on your helmet?
I haven't bought one.
No? Okay, so that's another black then from dark-ish. So that's...
He's really big.
Yeah, not that big. So you're upgrading 1, add 4 black.
Okay, I remove 1.
And then I think you're doing auto fire.
Yep, auto fire increases difficulty rather than upgrades, so I just add another purple.
Right, yeah.
How many destiny points do we have?
The pool currently is at 3-5.
5 dark or 5 light?
5 dark.
I'll be fine. Right, let's see what happens.
So Stuart, I'm going to count damage as we go through shots. So you're doing a base 11 points, right?
Yep.
First
0
shot.
advantage. First shot, 0 advantage, 11 damage.
Okay.
Second shot, 1 advantage, 1 damage.
Third shot.
2 advantage.
Fourth shot.
3 advantage.
Fifth shot.
4 advantage.
Okay, done.
He's down? Yes!
Do you have any more advantage left?
I've got 1. I toss a boost dice to the next guy. Yeah, he's down!
Okay. Oh, did I roll these? Varf actually is not saying I'm not going out there.
I just blew away the Hulk.
Actually, he's like,
Can I take an incidental on the thug?
well, he's running out. Hey,
Hey.
Will, roll me a force dice, and Sharad too as a secondary. You guys don't want black. You want.
And
you
we
want
Oh,
will.
I
the-
always get black.
Your only
Well,
chance to.
We're statistically likely to get black. Oh!
Well,
I
depends,
always-
Will.
I always get black, but here goes.
Okay,
That is the
So-
first not black force dice
so
I've
he
ever
actually won't stop in the middle of the doorway to prevent the elevator from going down. Can you have him shoot this stormy here?
Yep, I will. Okay, here we go. Blaster rifle. Ooh, 9 damage. You want him to move again? He can perform an immediate free maneuver that doesn't exceed the 2 maneuver limit.
Yeah, he actually goes.
Right, so are we going downstairs?
You guys are all going downstairs, so close the line of sight for the party. I'm going to run with the remaining NPCs. Oh, and Del, do you see this thing down here?
Yep.
Okay, that looks like it goes up to the roof. So Torin heard all this stuff via comm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cyrad speaks through his comm that's in his helmet.
On the way down on the common, could I say surprisingly, Torin, we are coming back for you.
Of course, I know Del wouldn't leave me. But there's a Rancor coming. Hurry, hurry. All right. So top of the round.
Are we gonna lose a round?
You
Gotta
guys
have the
are.
elevators go back.
Yep.
There's just Dell, Human Thug, and all the baddies.
So Dell, this guy tells you to drop your weapons and surrender. PC slot, pretty
Okay,
much you,
so
Dell.
I'm just gonna try to spend my action right now and my maneuvers later. So wait. I got infos. I want, before I drop it down, I just want to bargain.
As
You
you're
got things I
speaking-
want, like my life, and I got things you want.
You do
I know
think
peop-
if you don't drop your gun, the next time they go, you're going to get shot.
That's, of course, but I would like to know if I can at least put them at doubt,
You-
engage them in conversation.
You can, but not with a gun in your hand. It's basically they're not messing around anymore. They've watched you guys. It's drop the gun, and then if you're speaking, they're like, okay, well, listen. But if you start speaking and have the gun in your hand, they're going to shoot you.
Okay, can I throw the gun at them? So,
You mean toss it at their feet or throw it
no.
at their face?
at their face to knock them down?
Really?
Well, that's either that or getting shot. You didn't see how many stormtroopers there are. That's the only thing I got right now. Especially seeing
Okay,
what's coming next.
go ahead.
What kind of...
Thrown
roll
weapon,
would
I
it be?
think. Okay.
Can I make that using my advantages?
You need to add some difficulty.
Oh, yeah.
You making them so you want to spend the advantage, make him prone, right? So you could disable his gun if you're throwing it at him, or you can disable the stormtrooper's gun.
Disable
you
the
throw it at
stormtrooper's
him.
gun.
So what do you do, Del?
Just throw it at the stormtrooper to make him drop his gun and run.
And move yourself. And Del, no one in the party saw that.
No one in the party saw that.
He's still the hero of Felucia.
Okay.
So he's gonna move, and he's going to order the group. He's gonna order the group that he ordered the first time to go ahead and do a free movement action and gain a blue dice, and that would be his movement and his action.
Okay.
He was just moving in position to have range on most of the minions.
Del, that is 10 points of damage.
And I'm down. Good luck with what's waiting for you guys. It's not gonna be pretty.
How much is that? A 4 total to you? No, it's not 4. 6 total?
Yep.
And your crit? So it should just be a straight up roll.
I had 1.
You didn't remove it when I healed you. And that's a level 1 crit. Just need to know if it's a 1 or 2 die crit.
2 die.
Did this... So, actually, and the guy that surrendered, no one blew away, so... Actually, you guys were so good on your force. Did you want to kick the dead body out too, or just leave it in there?
Could be as cover if you crouch.
It could be used as cover for range attacks, yes.
Can I move this thug guy over here?
Oh, that's Blobby. Be nice to Blobby. And remember, Blobby doesn't get in combat.
He's blocking Admiral Glider.
Actually, where are you going to go? Because this is where Varf wants to be.
That's where I wanted to be.
So you beat him to it. Okay. Okay. Did anyone in the other elevator, Colin, Sherrod, what do you want to do? One person can take cover behind the body.
I'll do that because I was already in a defensive stance, so I'll take cover behind the body and use it as a meat shield.
Then you need to switch with Sherrod.
Okay, well then, unless he wants to switch, then I'll just stay in my defensive stance thing.
Sherrod,
Or guarded stance, whatever it is for ranged.
address you guys how you want to be.
The Rod is entirely happy to stand out in the open because his armor is awesome.
So yeah, I'm going to get as defensive as I possibly can. That's my goal on the way back up.
Well, you can't stand on top of Colin. He's hiding behind the body.
Oh, I thought you said we need to switch.
You did switch.
Okay.
So
if
you
I
could
had,
go
could
ahead.
I take time to steady myself and basically get an aim maneuver done?
Yeah, you can. You can set up a name right now.
Can I take
Okay.
strain to give myself range defense?
Do you have a talent that lets you do that?
I'll lay down. I'll
You'll
lay
go-
prone.
That's how I'm seeing myself, as being prone behind this body with my gun pointed, trying to shoot whatever.
No, prone's
I
a
see
different
broken.
state, and it's important you let me know if you're prone.
Which
'cause
one
there's
is
a
for range stuff?
Right.
Well,
Colin?
prone does protect you from range.
It gives you negatives for melee.
You have
Okay, that's-
something you can crouch behind, though. You can crouch behind and get defense 1, which is the same as you would get if you were prone.
Okay, that's fine then.
Okay, I'm going to reset, and the doors open. So NPC.
Hello.
Do a repeat.
Inspiring rhetoric still up on you, Sarad.
Melee defense, Sarad,
2.
Well, I'll go ahead and inspiring. Yeah.
because your armor is awesome.
Yes. He's a Mandalorian. What do you expect?
Is this?
So you get inspired. You get inspired, and you inspire Sarad.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, open up, Sarad. Guess what? There's another big creature.
Didn't I just shoot you?
It looks exactly the same, except there's no bullet holes in this, but you do notice blue feet if you look past its legs.
Yeah, I still want to do like the Deadpool moment of, didn't I just shoot you?
Nope, that's not right. It shouldn't get 4 purple. It loses 3 threat and 1 success, which is still a net nothing.
He swings and he misses. I assume he's engaged with me at the moment.
He is engaged with you. It is a PC's turn now.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna fire. Hopefully, I can get some advantages. I'm gonna shoot him.
Do you wish to spend a maneuver to disengage first?
Yeah, you need to add. So you need to add. So you need to add 1. You're using a pistol.
Yeah, a holdout blaster.
You need to add 1 purple because you're engaged with a pistol, and you have to increase the difficulty.
Okay, can I spend a maneuver to get engaged? To get disengaged?
Normally, yes, but not with this creature. It takes 2 maneuvers to disengage with it.
Okay.
Short range will is 1 purple, add 1 for disengage, so you should be at 2 purple.
2 purple.
Okay. Increase the difficulty 1, and you should have 3 black. So there should be 3 black, 2 purple, and 2 upgrades.
Okay, and can I aim?
You could take a maneuver to aim, which will give you 1 blue.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think that helped.
No.
So, Sharad,
Yep.
you get a black from Will. Okay.
That's
The captain go.
All right, Stormtroopers, Squad Green. Do you have anyone in your sight?
They do, but engaged in melee.
Make a maneuver and aim, then shoot. That'll be his 2 actions.
Okay, so here's your free maneuver. I'm taking an action. Then here's your free shot. Take a shot. Yeah. Which one?
Whoever's the biggest threat.
Okay, so awesome armor guy. Shrud, how do you want to spend those threat?
I would like Big Blue to get distracted by the people behind him and have a black on his next combat check.
That's
Let me go to Big Blue and put down 1 black die hanging out. All right, Big Blue. Big Blue doesn't like gunfire between his crotch. We have PC turns.
Okay.
Torn will go. That's a move. And move
Oh, wait, we can exit out the back?
and engage. He actually moves and just engages the TIE pilot. Green group is going to move and aid Big Blue.
Has the TIE pilots gone yet?
No, they have not gone yet. Another PC's turn.
Okay, Thornton will go. He wants to close the door.
Roll me a force die really quick.
That again.
So you hit close, and the doors start closing, and then they're shaking a little, like they're stuck.
Okay, so anything for me to roll?
Yeah, you're going to have to spend action.
Can I spend an action to R2D2, the elevator
Doors.
console?
So yeah, you have you can do a hardware software option here.
I'll do hardware. Use my mechanical tools to force the door shut.
You got three purple here, and this is just to close the doors.
So, Cyrad, I'm gonna give 2 blue to the next PC that acts. Me trying to close the door be a distraction to help give the next PC advantage.
Right, I'm shooting at short range. I'm already have 1 black dice from previous events.
So you have 3 blue. Now you have 4 blue from the thing and aim.
Yep.
And that's only 1 maneuver. And 6 blue from what just happened. So I got you at 6 blue. There was the 1 black. Then on Mr. Blue, you are 1 black, but he has 3 defense. So now you're at 4 black.
Which I reduced to 3.
It's normally 1 purple shooting, but you're 3 purple engage. Plus you have to upgrade because of
Adversary.
and then another upgrade because you're in melee with a friend. So 3 black, 3 purple, 2 upgrades.
How's the Destiny pool looking?
Interesting, but I'll counter flip you.
We'll
All right.
both flip.
So 3 upgrades.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So remember how we did it last time, right?
Yep.
In this case, it actually is kind of cool. All right, first shot,
0 advantage.
second shot,
1 advantage.
third shot,
2 advantage.
fourth shot,
3 advantage.
fifth shot,
4 advantage.
sixth shot.
5 advantage.
We still good? Is there any more advantage?
There's
2
2
more.
more.
11
All
damage
right.
each.
As a just hail of blaster fire makes smoky runes of.
Can I make a suggestion? I shoot the guy between the eyes and in both kneecaps. He falls backwards, crushing the 2 stormtroopers.
That will work. Okay.
Suggestion
so
is-
Sherrod, do me a favor.
Yep.
Drop your blue dice to 2 on your gun.
Yep.
Give me 2 black and 2 purple.
Can I reduce one of the blacks with my grip?
Okay. No. Actually, just make it 2 blacks.
Okay.
So 3 black, 2 blacks, 2 purple. Remove the upgrades and downgrades.
Yep.
All that stuff. Roll me. Throw out 2 rolls. Okay. Next.
No.
All right. Okay. So what we're going to narrate here is everyone gets inspired. Pretty much that epicness, everyone's going to get like a 2 environment blue dice to their net action. Sherrod's next turn will probably come kill the TIE Ace, which allows Torn to run up here and basically get Dell back up. We'll take out these 2 guys and don't want to really play out the TIE Ace unless you guys want to.
I'm happy taking out the TIE Ace.
And the triumph is killing Captain Vishera. So we're to end this.
Cool.
There is another problem.
Yeah.
There is a TIE bomber blocking the landing of the Grey Star, which is now currently in combat with TIE Fighter.
Okay, I think this is a point where a certain character would probably be jumping in the TIE bomber.
And also now the problem is the TIE bomber isn't warp capable.
No,
Not
but it
warp
can
capable.
park in the Grey Star. It's still 3, isn't it?
Yep, it can park in the Gray Star. That's why you got a
Alright.
big ship.
I'll allow this go in narrative, assuming at the first opportunity you guys just dump the TIE bomber. Otherwise, so I don't have to worry about other complications.
I was hoping we could sell it to the Alliance.
I know,
You're
right?
then next session we'll still have to play out some major complications.
I would suggest to Thornton that he checks it over to kill any transponders on it.
Well, yes, but there will be some Star Destroyers chasing you as you leave. So,
There'll be Star Destroyers chasing us anyway.
well, yeah, but if you could use the TIE bomber and have it self-explode to give you a cover trail if you get rid of it. If you're going to be greedy, we'll play it out next game.
No, you've given us a reason to get rid of it, so I'd be okay with that.
So that's kind of you'll be able to fly it in.
Hey, we'll at least get some experience, so that when we steal the next one, we'll be a
can I
lot
make a
quicker and
suggestion that-
smarter.
Narratively, what happens is we pick up the bomber, Dell shoots down a TIE or 2 in it while we're boarding the Grey Star. He then docks it into the Grey Star, jumps in the main pilot seat, we go into orbit. There's a Star Destroyer bearing down on us. Thornton runs down to the TIE bomber, jury rigs it to fly straight until it hits the Star Destroyer and blows up, and then blows up. And that,
Blows up in their cargo pay.
yeah,
Cargo bay.
temporarily disables the Star Destroyer. allowing us to
Actually,
jump to light speed.
I was thinking no, you don't blow up the Star Destroyer.
I wasn't
there's-
saying
there's-
blow it. I was temporarily damage
there's-
it.
There's two, but you jury rig the ion bombs,
Okay.
which fuck up their sensors. It allows you to escape. And if you remember, Dell, there was some asteroid debris you guys had to fly through to get here also.
Yep.
So you made it, and in true to the form, the shower's clogged and needs to be fixed. By a PC, the robots couldn't do it. And Kadir and Tito Buck aren't on the ship, but there's a message saying they went off on a mission and to carry on.
And did the base get blew up?
Yes, you guys set the bomb up here, and actually, as it is kind of consider it a mini nuke.
Hey, and Dell doesn't kill Roger for flying to our rescue, right?
Did Dell drop off?
Are we rushing through the entire end of this thing?
This is pretty much it. You guys, the TIE Aces are minions, but what we have here, it can be mopped up. That's why I was asking Sherrod to see if he got any bad rolls. So
basically, we have the choice at this point of, do we want to try and outrun a Star Destroyer in order to hold on to a TIE bomber, or do we want to use the bomber to take out the Star Destroyer temporarily?
So I'm saying, you guys, otherwise we're going to have to play out everything of moving the TIE, getting in the ship, and
We can't really get in the TIE, all of us.
Well, no, but you can get in the
No.
TIE, the Grey Star can land, we
But,
can get
yeah,
in that.
Roger can fly the Gray Star.
so like what happens, and I'll even give a bonus. I'll tell you a bonus by getting rid of this TIE bomber. What happens, Dell, is you actually have to go up and jump in the TIE bomber and pilot it, which I think you're pretty good at. You, aside from getting in a dogfight with a TIE fighter, you also do a few bombing runs on a remainder ATST that's trying to shoot you down and blow that up.
And all of that being half dead.
You're not at any black dice or downgrades, are you? No. So then the other thing, before you hit the atmosphere, as TIEs are coming for you, you dock in the Gray Star, run, pull your gun to blow off Roger's head, and Thornton steps in front of you saying, hey, you'll get up. He had to do it, I'm sorry. And now I'm assuming you guys are getting rid of the TIE fighter. And Roger goes, yeah, don't shoot. We even picked up your equipment. So don't worry about the equipment left at the village, well, except the speeder.
But I wanted the village itself.
Oh, Dell, Roger will give you letters written in Felucian that basically will say how they miss you and please come back and you're always welcome.
Oh, I will come back, but I take the entire village with me later.
And
Need a bigger ship for that.
basically, as you're flying off, Sherrod and Thornton and potentially Blobby might be working on the TIE fighter to overload the ion bombs, which you eject the TIE to explode to scramble the two Star Destroyer sensors. And one is a Star Destroyer you have not seen before. It doesn't seem typical. And
Does it have like a long cylindrical barrel along it?
no,
Does it have like 4 big orbs on it?
no. This group has basically the very basic small Star Destroyer. You don't know about the other ones yet. So they're Star Destroyers, and the party ejects. You guys have Captain Barf, who actually seems not as irritated now that he's on the ship. Actually kind of feels also a little relieved that the thugs got taken off. I guess they turned out to be some of the worst criminals in the Empire anyway. But you do lose, you need to strike off 1 blaster rifle and 2 stormtrooper armors off them. And then there is a data pad. I'll have to work with Thornton on what he gets with that. Additionally, I believe, and now Stuart, you gotta correct me if I'm wrong here, but there is a message for the party, and the gist of the message is there's been like
There's been some geological activity on a nearby planet, which may interest a certain party member on board.
No, it wasn't that. There was also rebels there with important plans and Imperial transponder codes.
Yep.
That could be used on the Gray Star.
Say what?
That's the side effect, but there's a
yes.
Imperial responder codes that the rebels have got, and you are actually the closest ship to intercept it, and time is
Yes,
of
sir.
an essence.
Honestly, we'd all need a few days of rest. Do we want to take the risk?
Sirad is going to say, guys, window of opportunity. We might lose some good men if we don't act on this now.
And we
Yeah,
might
let's
lose
do
some
that.
good-
If-
we might
let's
lose
do
some
that.
good men if we act on this now.
And Torn will
Let's
say,
do that.
well,
If they're a big presence, they might actually have back to tanks down there that we can risk anyway.
Thornton will also point out that the jump is going to be a couple days. And then
Oh,
Torn
good.
will point out that he can do what he can in a couple days, but if your injuries are severe, you're talking weeks, unless you have a back to tank. So you will get a couple days rest, and we'll see what he can do with medicine on you guys.
If you
And,
could cut this, I'm off.
Actually, I'm sorry, and potentially he might be able to do some bonus crit deals on you.
Do we have a way to communicate with Organa?
Not yet.
Do we have anywhere near 400 credits worth of materials?
Did you look up on the Gray Star? And what type of materials are you talking about?
It could be universal, gadget.
Well, universal or everything. Tools, you mean?
Yeah, like a gadget, a specialist tool. Because Fixer
I
could make
see.
an operating table
You guys
to give
have
a
you guys
bonus.
have 175 universal parts. I see 150 credits worth of universal parts.
I'm gonna pull Tor into the side at some point to talk to him.
Yeah, but Torn wants to pull Sharad aside and talk to him.
And I want to take Roger aside to talk to him.
Oh, and
Oh, we all just like separating into private
Dale-
meeting rooms.
Dale, can you
And
roll
Roger's
me
gonna
a
hide behind me.
can you roll
If
me
you
a
say
perception check?
check, I'm just blowing up the ship.
I was just going to say just a 1 purple perception check.
I'm blowing up the ship.
Well, he'll just talk to Torin when Torin comes in to do his healing thing on
We
him.
we could do that. So anyway, because at this point we're going to be jumping to Sharad's and Jeff's adventure. There
Exactly.
seems to be no mouse droids on the ship. Oh, I'm sorry, and everyone except Dell gets 2,000 credits deposited in their personal accounts. Okay, and Dell, you
Who's
get
that?
the
Do we have a
2,500
source
credits.
of where that's actually from?
This gets deposited in your Organa Secret Organization slush fund that each of you have.
Okay, I don't know about everybody else, but this was why I was talking about trying to find out ways to contact Organa or talk to Torin or something like that. I would recommend a Bacta tank in exchange for at least my portion of the money anyway. I don't know about anybody else.
Guys,
Thorin can build one.
You already
really cheap.
Oh,
discussed,
okay.
You guys discussed all that prior to this mission. Yes, Dell, he did, and he did destroy it, but he instead he actually threw it off the ship, figuring you prefer that, even though Thornton would want it to stay on the ship. You get 2,500 credits, and everyone's also able to pull 500 credits worth of universal parts on the TIE bomber before releasing it. So that should be everything that is done, and this is closed out.
Did you say experience?
No,
He hasn't yet.
how much experience, Jeff?
We had a lot of triumph in this game. I was thinking 25.
Okay, 25.